My name's Emily, and I want to share a little bit of my walk with God with you. Up until probably freshman year, not in a bad way, but I would consider myself a little bit of a hypocrite with my faith. I think hypocrites use this kind of a bad term sometimes, like a really bad term. I don't think I was a bad person, but I would go to church and I would say I believed in God, but I never actually internally felt Him, and I didn't want to. I was really okay with where I was, and I started to think about the reasons that was not okay at all. Because, for one thing, I'm reading this book, and it's called Come Thirsty, and it's an amazing book if you want to read it. But it talks about how we can't really surround ourselves with God. We have to really let Him into our own hearts to really get the full message. And the way that the book describes it is, when you're thirsty, because Jesus is called the living water. When you're thirsty, you can't stand in a pool and just kind of all of a sudden be rehydrated and feel better. You have to actually drink the water. But it's there. I mean, it's there for you. And yet, I think a lot of people, especially nowadays and in our economy and our world, a lot of people die standing in a pool of water. And that makes absolutely no sense if they die from dehydration or heat stroke or anything like that. It was right there, but if you don't actually accept it and take it in and make it you, it does no good. And that really scared me when I kind of realized that I wasn't saving myself and I was totally able to. And it got me thinking that, maybe I'm a bad person, maybe I'm, not meant for faith, maybe God isn't my way. But then I also got to thinking that maybe people will judge me. Maybe if I go that extra step and I drink the water, maybe people will judge me oh my gosh, that's so gross or that's so wrong. How could you do that? That's not cool. But then I also thought again, Jesus was judged. Jesus was judged every single day. In fact, the people that killed Him judged Him, and He died for the people that killed Him. And I think that's a lot scarier than me worrying about someone's looking at me weird if I go to church or someone's judging me if I have a cross necklace on. And I think we all struggle with that. So I learned that sometimes it's maybe not the cool thing and you may not be sure of it, but when you get into Jesus, He'll never let you go, but you have to take that first step to get into Him. So ever since then, I've been in love with God. It's a great thing. And so I want to encourage you to kind of drink the water. I mean, you're surrounded by beauty. We're all very blessed, and God loves us all very much, but we have to accept that love to then not only feel it and save ourselves, but to save others. So thank you very much.